class, we have seen that we should be the responsible trustees. We should be the responsible trustees. We should be good stewards of this earth, And in 1987, the World Commission reminded us one thing. In 1987, the World Commission reminded you one thing. That means, as long as you are living on this earth, you see, Sanjana, as long as you are living on this earth, you have the right to get the resources from the earth. According to the terms of economic students, you can exploit the resources, natural resources, as much you want. You see, as much you want, provided you should remember that a future generation is coming after you. And you have to hand over this earth with necessary resources. That means you shall not hand over the bank passbook. Do you know bank passbook? Your parents will have a passbook. You also will have a passbook. In that, details of the accounts will be back, cash will be there. So you shall not hand over a passbook to your son, a passbook without money, zero balance. Clear now? You have to hand over a passbook with rich money, rich amount. So when you spend your money, you have to remember that my younger generation is coming and I have to keep enough money for them. That is why your parents are working abroad, isn't it? That is why your parents are working abroad. Let my children have enough money to live. And you are kept with the grandmother and all these things, isn't it? And they are working there. But why? You should be happy. You should have in your account, there should be enough money. That we should know that. Each one of you should know that. Accordingly, you have to work out. That is what the commission says. As long as you live on this earth, you can enjoy the earth. You can enjoy all the resources, natural resources. You can take potassium permanganate, you can take nitrate, you can take calcium, whatever you want, gold, silver, everything you can take it from the earth. But keep it there somewhat for your future generation. Don't give a empty check. Give the check with amount. Shibu, isn't it? That is why your parents are there. They are not coming here. That is why you are handed over to me, isn't it? I am the custodian. Understand? Steward for you. Okay. This is the thing. This is the thing. Okay. So you see, development that meets the needs of the present, the needs of your present need, without compromising the ability of future generations. You should have an eye of the future generation without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their needs. without stripping the natural world of resources future generations would need. You shall not strip, you shall not take those natural resources needed for the future generation. Do you got the point? So you can use, but you should have an eye to the future generation. In the zoo at Lusaka, Zambia, Lusaka in Zambia, in the zoo there is a cage where the notice reads, there was a cage, or there is a cage. Now also there may be there. And a notice is kept there. A board is kept there that reads like this: the world's most dangerous animal. The most dangerous animal, maybe lion, maybe tiger, maybe some other animal, maybe cobra. The most dangerous animal is kept in that cage, and its name is nothing other than the most dangerous animal of the world. And you see, inside the cage, there is no animal. Empty cage, but a mirror is kept there. A mirror is kept there. And when you look at the animal there, you will see the real animal, you yourself. Clear now? So a mirror was kept there inside the cage, and when you go and search the animal, you will see your own image in that mirror, and you will find yourself as the most dangerous animal in this world. This reminds each and every visitor to be a responsible custodian, a responsible steward of this earth. It reminds you that you have to hand over this healthy world to the future generation. You are also expecting a healthy atmosphere for your future, isn't it? You also expect a heavy bank account in your father's account so that I may get that amount, isn't it? Do you expect a blank passbook? Then you will become the most dangerous animal towards your father. Clear now? If the father's passbook is empty, you will become a horrible animal. Sanjana, what is the definition of a human being? What is the definition for human being?
A person that lives.
A person that lives. Oh, very good definition. Sanam, what is the definition for a human being? Sayuja, please think. Sanam.
Sir, a living being.
A living being. Tiger is a living being. It is a
the power of
tiger is also a living being. Anish.
the power of thinking.
A power of thinking. A living being with the power of thinking. So I redefine that one. A human being. Actually, a human being is an intellectual animal. That is the definition for you, Sanjana. It is a definition for you are an intellectual animal. So what is explanation? You are an animal with intelligence. So basically you are animal. So if you lose intelligence, what you will become? Intellectual animal minus intelligence is equal to mathematics. Applied mathematics students. Krishna Gandhi, applied mathematics. Intelligent student minus intelligence is equal to animal, that's all. Actually, isn't it? Animal. That is why when people go to the bar and all these things and they drink a lot, and after that they lose their consciousness and they behave like animal. They will try to walk on 4 legs. They will try to walk on 4 legs. Kevin, have you seen this kind of scene in Angamali? People, when they come out of the local bar, what will happen? Their consciousness will be lost and the head will be down and the 2 hands will be down. So they will be on 4 legs. Like animal, isn't it? If we keep our hands down, what will happen? Our head also will go down. We will like a buffalo. Clear now? So I proved that a human being is an intellectual animal. Abhilash, do you have any opposition? Do you agree with that? Abhilash has some problem that how can I call myself as an animal? Animal is something ugly creature. When ugly creature gets intelligence, he will polish himself. You see? Oh, on this screen, how beautiful you are. I will take the photo one day. And when you come to the classes, I will match with this photo also. You are also seeing me very beautiful, handsome man, isn't it? That is why I always say I am the most handsome man. When you see me directly, the figure is totally different. Sanjana, isn't it? The figure is totally different. Aparna? So, in films and all these things, Rahul, in movies and all these things, even 70 more, the age-old Amitabh Bachchan seems to be a young man. I saw that Mammootty has become 70 years old. And in the movie, how is he? Around 50 years old, isn't it? Makeup. So when the makeup is gone, what will happen? The original thing will be there. So we make up when the animal make up with intelligence, polishness. Make up with intelligence, he becomes a human being. When this makeup is gone, intelligence is gone, he becomes an animal. Don't remove your makeup from you. And when I see you directly in the short period, in the forthcoming days, I should see you like this only. Nestle, isn't it? Anish? Anish is expecting the schools to be reopened. He cut his hair and he is getting ready for Sanam. Look at Anish. Okay. See, Alan, what happened to you, man? Okay. Take care of. So, the world's most dangerous animal. Inside the cage, there is no animal but a mirror where you see yourself. Underline Lusaka, Zambia, the world's most dangerous animal. Thanks to the efforts of a number of agencies in different countries, a new awareness has now dawned upon the most dangerous animal in the world. So the author says, Nani Palkiwala says, thanks to the Lord, this most dangerous animal has given birth to a new thought, a new perception. The word that is used in the first page. Human being developed a new perception, outlook. What is that? He began to think about the earth. He began to think about the earth. You see, thanks to the efforts of number of agencies like a Green Earth Movement, such kind of agencies, thanks to them, because they tried to remind the people about their responsibility towards the earth. Clear now? That is why Nani Palkiwala says thanks to the different agencies. For what? A new awareness has now dawned. Dawn means came into existence. Dawn is the morning, early morning. Morning comes out of darkness. So a new awareness came into the mind of the people. Not people, came into the mind of the most dangerous animal. Nani Palkiwala says, don't blame me. Wait. Don't tell that Joseph sir called us animal. I didn't call you. What Nani Palkiwala said, that I only repeated. Don't feel bad. Okay. So I didn't call you. Only Nani Palkiwala. You tell to Nani Palkiwala. You telephone to Nani Palkiwala. Hey, Palkiwala uncle, why are you calling us an animal? Joseph sir told that you are calling us an animal. So Nani Palkiwala said, my dear friend, I myself is also an animal. Don't worry. So here it is written, thanks to the most dangerous animal in the world. He has realized the wisdom of shifting from a system based on dominion to one based on partnership. There you can add partnership with earth. Partnership with earth. Sayuja, understood? So, till the second part of the 20th century, almost by 1970, mid of second part of two phases, isn't it? First part, second part. 20th century, first part means 1901 to 1950. Second part means 1951 to 2000. 2001 is 21st century. That you know, isn't it? I need not tell you. So in the second part of the 20th century, in the mid of the second part of 20th century, that is 1970, 65, 75 period, there came a thought in the minds of the people, a new thought. Till that time, humans were thinking that they have the dominion over the earth. We are the Superman. We are the super creature, not Superman. We are the super creature. We have the dominion over all the animals. All should obey humans. And people thought that human has the dominion over the earth. Earth is a non-living thing and human is an intellectual being. So he has the power to cut the trees as he wants. He has the power to exploit the natural resources as he wanted. That was his thought. But by 1965 or 60s or 70s, he began to think we should not do like that. Earth is also an organism, living organism. And we are also a living organism. Atta is also a living organism. African Ochi is also a living organism, isn't it? Man began to think all are equal, isn't it? All are equal. If a man is murdered, there are a lot of cases to be followed, isn't it? If a man is murdered, then he is to be searched out. The murderer should be caught. She should be produced to the court, and the case will be prolonged for 10 years or 15 years. Then only judgment comes. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right or not? Suppose I kill one person. Just think, I don't want to tell you your name, that's why. I killed one person. Next day, will the law kill me? Punish me next day? No, I will not be punished. The judgment may come. The lower court may judge me. I may go for appeal for high court. Then I may go to Supreme Court, and the final judgment may come after 20-25 years. Even Rajiv Gandhi was murdered, and when the judgment came, when his children became 40 years old, 45 years old. So if we die, what will happen, man? Indian Prime Minister, in the case of, so what will happen in our life? That is the value of, because they have to assess the value of human being. You have a motorcycle, you take a dog, tie the dog at the back of the motorcycle, and you pull with the motorcycle. What will happen? Next day, you will get the judgment. You will not be taken to court. Next day, you will get the judgment. Who is valuable? Understood? So the modern man began to think these animals are also equal to human beings. All are partners. Commerce students will understand. Accountancy. Partners. Partnership. Have you studied partnership? Partners. Shareholders. In your language, shareholders. Equal shareholders. Animals, birds, wild animals, domestic animals, patti, koli, poocha, isn't it? Human is together with them. Human is counted with them. Abhiram, are you all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Human is counted. I am not saying. It is written there. It is written there. Some people have some kind of feeling of not ready to accept. How Joshi sir is boldly says we are equal to the animals. This is the global thought dawned in the minds of the most dangerous animal. You see, underline. He has realized the wisdom. What is wisdom? Wisdom is divine knowledge. Wisdom is divine knowledge, pure knowledge. So he has the wisdom of, very important, shifting from a system of dominion. Once upon a time, he ruled over the nature. He ruled over the nature. It is shifted from there to a relationship based on shareholders, partnership. They also have the right to enjoy earth. Dogs have the right to enjoy the earth. Donkeys have the right to enjoy the earth. We have also the right to enjoy the earth. All are shareholders. Palkiwala will say like that. That means, what do you say? My papa's bank account should be shared with these dogs and donkeys? What do you mean by that? When you are giving the food to them, you see, let me ask a simple question. Abhilash could not digest this thought, isn't it? Abhilash? So let me ask a question. Nestle, suppose you have a light fever. Suppose you don't have fever. Suppose. And if you tell at home, what will they first say? No problem. You take rest. No problem, isn't it? Am I right? You take rest. No problem. You take rest. Take a paracetamol or a Dolo. Okay, take rest. So Nestle will be happy. Nestle will tell mummy, Umachi, Joseph sir, send a message to Joseph sir. My daughter will not be able to attend the classes today. She is not well. So Nestle also will be happy. Am I right? So one day holiday. No, simply say, just no. It is not like that. Just I want to. Those who are coming in front of me, one person, then that person will be the prey of the day. That person will be the prey of the day. Suppose that is a case of Nestle. Shibu, where is Shibu? Shibu. Shibu has a pet dog, Pomeranian. If the Pomeranian has to take the vaccine, the dogs will be given some injections, isn't it? Vaccination, isn't it? Am I right? Pet dogs, I don't have the pet dogs. They will be given some vaccination, isn't it? Suppose the dog has to be given the vaccination, will you keep it late? You will give 10 reminders to the parent, isn't it? Papa, Jackie the vaccination, isn't it? Am I right? He didn't take vaccination, COVID vaccination. He didn't take vaccination. Did you take it? He is not bothered about that, but he is worried about the vaccination date of his pet dog, Jackie. Oh, you see, clear now? Understood? We will not make it late. That means you are admitting him as a partner. Clear now? We are admitting even the animals as the partners, shareholders. And when you give the vaccine, you will pay the fees from where? Daddy's pocket, isn't it? Daddy's money is your money, Abhiram, isn't it? Achanda money is your money, isn't it? And that money is spent for the Jackie. Clear now? Very simple logic. Kevin Goshi, simple logic. Am I right? Abhilash, are you ready to accept? Today, from the beginning onwards, I could not see a pleasant face on Abhilash. That is why I am asking. He cannot digest this nani palki wala. What can I do, man? I am innocent. Not a film star innocent. Okay, so I can't do anything. Nani Palkiwala says some truth. And even Alan Shibu agrees. His papa's pocket is emptied by the Jackie. You see, so that is here. Krishna Gandhi cannot accept, isn't it? My Jackie is taken. Today onwards, Krishna Gandhi will be angry to the Jackie. You are using my papa's money. That is my money, isn't it? Okay, you see, a shifting from a system based on dominion to a partnership with animals. I think Pranav Sajan is ready to accept the thing. He is very pleasant to accept it. Yes, Yosi, what you have told is correct. Those people are sharing my money, and I am happy to that. Okay, so scientists have cataloged, made a count about 1.4 million living species with which mankind shares the earth. This is a calculation around 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Human being is living with 14 crore. there are 14 crore living organism, including terata, pata, icha, puli, all things, isn't it? Isn't it? Even African ocho also, you can add it. Including all smallest and biggest living organism, there are minimum 14 crore living organism. Scientists have calculated. According to my calculation, I made a calculation. And according to me, it is more than 16 crore living organism on earth. Naturally, all these 16 organisms will loot the purse. They will loot the purse. 16 organisms living on earth. Estimates vary widely as regards the still uncatalogued living species. So it may increase more than. Biologists reckon means call. Biologists reckon that, call that about 3 to 100 million other living species still languish, still laying. Languish here means laying. Unknowingly laying, unnamed. 14 plus 3, 17, isn't it? So my calculation 16 is almost correct now. I told more than 16 crores. Here it is told there are 3 more millions uncalculated. 14 plus 3, 17. So 17 crore species are 3 crores, 3 to 400 million other living species still languish, still laying unnamed in ignominious darkness. Ignominious darkness means shameful darkness. Why it is called shameful darkness? Which is not invented, which did not come into light. People do not know. Shameful poverty. The person who cannot come out of poverty, he is living in a shameful poverty. Ignominious darkness, shameful darkness. They are still not invented. They did not come into light. Clear now? So this is what I told, all these things, not my own idea. This is Nani Palkiwala. Don't blame me, okay? So I end the class. We will see in the next class. Okay, thank you.